Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
We're just a marvelous couple in love that loves reacting to some Marvel rivals.
Yeah, we do.
So we're checking out some stuff today from 2.5. We got new skins, MVP animations. We also got some new character interactions as well. These do not have Galacta in it, from what I can tell. And so, yeah, if you want all of our Marvel rivals reactions, then go ahead and check out the description of this video for our playlist. Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay. So I have all the new skins and stuff. Like, also, it's got some, there's a video here. It says 1.5 hero interactions and, yeah, 2 from those versions. So we'll get some good stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff.
Like techno music from Magneto.
It's a heck of a look for Magneto.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, can you give me the profile now in the back shot? Oh!
Ooh.
Disassemble Ultron and then like turn him into a weapon?
I think so.
That's cool. Oh, sweet! Big stretch. All right. Like snowboarder, Mr. Fantastic. It's got the zoomies.
That's a cool shot.
Yeah, good end shot. She has Spidey in the background.
Nice party trick.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Storm. Gotta get the booty shot. The hair flip. Ooh.
Yeah, she's got some long, glamorous hair.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a cool shot.
Jam it out. All right, sweet.
Hawker Storm.
Yeah. Super serious Hawkeye. That's all right.
What's the data? I don't miss.
Yeah. Oh. Ultron booty.
Booty shot.
Cool, sword.
Yep.
Like the in Halo, the Arbiter.
Yeah, exactly what it was making me think of. Check out the new skin.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's got a cape.
It's gold. Oh. But sweet animation. All right. That was impressive. Scanning. Guess it's like different colors for that one. Looking good, Groot.
Look like that with like little Christmas balls.
Yeah, right? It's Christmas ornament, Groot. Super blue Christmas ornament. Groot.
Yeah.
His goes with like the peaceful music.
Yeah. Very zen.
Yeah,
Tree
for
of
sure.
life. Groot is the tree of life. That just makes me think of like a water ride at
Mm-hmm.
Disney or Six Flags or something.
Me too.
Force burst. Ionic surge.
Now all is calm. She has some like streak of white in her hair.
So you get black uniforms like their training uniform?
Guess so. Oh! Look at this. It's a good. It's a clobbering time. Put some oomph into it. Yeah, Jeff!
It's vacation, Jeff! Oh.
Jumping on the bubbles. Yeah. Who's taking pictures of me? Everybody, because you're adorable.
Here it is.
Okay, Adam Morlock.
Healing power. Stronger together. Yeah! Born again!
Is that supposed to be his ultimate? Whack-a-mole.
Now, this is an entrance.
Right? Warlock's was good. Hers is better.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Good job, Wanda. Voluminous hair.
Mm-hmm. When she's not doing that, she does herbal essences commercials.
Yes, she does.
Your tail. You like this?
It's not like she said potato.
You are under my spell.
Oh, oomph.
I mean, again, we saw the
Yeah.
Fantastic Four do it. She did it better.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Immortal Sovereign. Yeah. That's a very cool skin and a very cool MVP animation.
Yeah. 100%.
You, Tree, I can read your thoughts.
That's an
Tell me,
outfit.
How much longer can Araco hold on?
I am afraid your living planet is not in good shape. Ultron has done some serious damage.
It's like the Black
Tell
Queen there.
Araco that we will do everything in our power to purge this threat.
No time for words, ma'am.
Oh, it calls her
Araco
ma'am.
needs action. Now, before it's too late.
A living island on an alien world. Not exactly my usual stomping grounds. On the plus side, maybe the fact that Mars has 2 moons will make it twice as strong. Good point. I'll check with Khonshu. Hang on a sec. He's not answering. Well, at least we know it makes you twice as crazy.
Ultron is transforming Araco's ecosystem into something completely inhospitable to organic life.
Let him have this world. What does it matter to us?
If you think he's going to stop at Mars, you've clearly forgotten the lessons we learned back in the war.
Perhaps you are right. It seems
Always
we must
right.
be invaders once more before he chooses
Ah, nice.
to invade us.
Going super old
Stay on
school.
guard, kid. You don't want Ultron to worm his way into your suit.
Spider has got so many levels of protection. He's virtually hack-proof.
Live with bionic body parts as long as I have.
Your soldier looks like, I don't know,
Anything can be
Cassidy
hacked.
from
Okay,
Overwatch.
fair.
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to keep an extra eye on Ultron. And on you.
He looks like
world
a lot more
away.
chic and like
Yeah.
Cannot find the peace they deserve.
So the
Suave, I
mutants
think,
are
than
on
I
Mars
expect.
now? That wasn't in the mission brief.
Rocco transported itself here to offer a safe haven from the threats posed by mankind.
And then Ultron ruined it all.
Thanks, Ultron.
Even so, I'd take the Red Planet over the Red Room any day.
We're saving the norms from themselves
The
again?
norms.
Hydra is no friend to mutants. Let us strike our foes like bolts of lightning from the heavens.
I'd prefer to strike them like an arrow from my bow.
Do you question my aim, Avenger?
Nah, I'd just like to be able to hit the same place more than once if needed.
Ah.
Those weather powers
Good
of yours
reference.
could really come in handy in the field.
They often do, Natasha. How would you use them exactly?
I'm a good sniper, but with your wind guiding my shots, I'd never miss.
I will not use my powers to spill needless blood, even if you are the one pulling the trigger. Come, friend. We have a great battle ahead of us.
That's a
and no
different
time
look.
to
Yeah, I like
delay.
both their outfits.
I know what we gotta do, lady, and I'm gonna do it as far away from you as possible.
It is clear that you are less than pleased with my presence here. Why is that?
'Cause last time we teamed up, your lightning zapped off half of my fur. That's why.
Whoa, these atmospheric readings don't make any sense.
Mother Nature can be quite unpredictable, child, especially when I am around.
You're the one causing all the spider's sensors to go haywire?
Be glad you are shielded inside of that armor, for the weather is about to turn.
Is your aim really as good as they say it is, Hawkeye-san?
Better.
No, yeah,
I
better.
could hit
Yeah.
a single spider dangling from a web a mile away.
That's cool, but could you hit one in a totally different timeline?
Okay, maybe I'm not that good, but I'm working on it.
I've read all the reports about what you've been doing in Tokyo, Widow.
Those are supposed to be
Anything
burned.
the public eye says, kid.
Then you aren't one of the most dangerous and elusive spies they've ever faced?
Apparently, even those idiots can get something right every now and then.
I'm impressed, kid. That's some serious tech you're wearing there.
It's more than just a suit of armor. Spider's my partner. Kind of like your tree.
That tree is a Flora Colossus, and his name is Groot.
Yeah, way to correct her,
Now
Rocket.
that we've all been properly introduced, let's get back to the action.
Yeah, I do like Rocket's
Okay,
skin.
Jeff, I got a plan, but it's gonna take expert timing and perfect precision. Oh, I'm just messing with you. All you gotta do is swallow everybody whole. Got it?
Belly roast for Jeff.
A bow?
Like his little
Really?
onesie.
Ain't that a bit outdated, pal?
It's done just fine for me so far. Why abandon a classic?
I've got a chronometric field generator that might make you change your mind.
I'm open, but only if it fits on an arrowhead.
I like your style, lady. Stealth has never really been my strong suit.
At your
Agreed,
size,
Rocket.
you should be able to get almost anywhere without being seen.
It's not so much that I get seen. It's that folks hear me coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me.
Glad to see you again, Widow. I owe you for saving my life back at Alchemax.
You're one of the few people on this planet who doesn't owe me anything, Steve.
Well, I'd still like to find a way to repay your kindness.
Save me a dance at the Hellfire Gala, soldier, and we'll call it even.
Just a
I know you're
dance.
Not the Natasha from my timeline, but
I feel it too, Clint. That connection. Like I know deep inside that I can trust you.
Whew, okay, cool. I'm glad it's not just me.
Even if you're not my Hawkeye, I'm still glad you're here. It's been far too long.
Step aside, Archer. You are out of your league.
I mean, compared to
That's
Magneto,
what Tony
yeah.
used to say to me back in the day. Guess who's still an Avenger?
What good can a mere arrow possibly do in a war of this scale?
Just watch,
Ask
buddy.
Achilles.
Ah,
good
nice
response.
response.
My predecessors could infuse their chi into weapons, just like you.
My blade? That's not chi. It's psionic energy. The full power of my mind.
Hard to focus the full power of my mind on anything, the way you're swinging that thing.
That's exactly the point. A little distraction can yield lots of destruction.
Nice.
Your blades, are they psychic like mine?
No, my daggers are formed from pure light force energy. They purify whatever they touch.
Those would be quite useful against some of the demons in my homeland.
Let's hope they're just as useful here.
We're going to need some fancy swordplay to get us out of here in one piece.
Then it is right we should fight together.
I like that attitude. Let's rock.
Love the blue and yellow X-Men
like
outfits.
This in the Japan you remember, is there?
No.
Nice old school look.
Are there many places like this in your future?
Lots of huge cities, yeah. This one
But, like,
has more
updated.
spiders than most.
What a strange island. It breathes as if alive.
You get used to it. Make yourself at home, darling. On Krakoa, you're one of us.
I am not used to being part of a society. I tend to wander alone.
Used to be just like you are. Having someone else to fight for ain't so bad. What do they call you back where you come from, darling?
Psy or Psylocke, but never darling. You know better.
I like your style.
Yep.
Glad you found your way to Krakoa.
It isn't home, but it will certainly do for now.
Seek how those fools
boy.
run
Yep.
from my subaquatic soldiers.
I am well versed in the Oni that dwell on the land, but the seas are a mystery to me.
It is
Go,
only
show you all
natural
about it,
to
baby.
be in awe of the denizens of the deep, especially me.
There we
And I
are.
look forward to hunting them all someday, especially you.
Yes.
In the timeline where I come from, I was often hired to deal with witches.
Then I am thankful you are no longer in that reality.
At times, so am I. But then I see the chaos surrounding us, and all I want is to return home.
Oddly enough, being surrounded by chaos is the most at home I ever feel.
On the world where I come from, demons run rampant.
And in my dimension, they are at war with the gods themselves.
Sometimes I feel as though I'm single-handedly keeping the chaos at bay.
As do
A bit
I.
overwhelming.
But perhaps it is finally time we stopped holding back.
Your helmet guards
I think she's holding back as much as you are.
abilities. Clever.
I have known many over the years who would wish to control me.
I see. You do
Mainly
not
my
wish
best
your
friend.
gifts to be used as a weapon.
Quite the contrary. I simply want to be the one who is wielding the sword. When I was a boy, you were a symbol of hope in a world where none existed.
And what am I to you now, all these years later?
Hard to say, but I suppose we shall find out soon enough.
I'll do my best to not let you down.
You're a sight for sore eyes, Steve.
Wish I could say the same, but in my timeline, I'm not sure we ever crossed paths.
In mine, it was you who first opened my eyes to the hero I was always meant to be.
Then I look forward to finding out exactly what I saw in you. Rumor has it you're considering an alliance with Krakoa, Namor. Why? As always, I choose to side with those who would benefit my kingdom most. Be careful. There's nothing Magneto wouldn't do to protect his people. Then he and I may be the perfect match. How's life on Krakoa treating you, Logan?
Paradise can be a bit quiet for my tastes, but I'm getting used to it.
I hear you. Last time I was on a beach, I was storming it.
Those were the days, weren't they, bub? Looks like the Hellfire Gala got crashed. Again.
Fine by me. I was never much of a dancer anyway.
I don't know, Cap. I remember you
Oh, you're
cutting up
dancing
the
Peggy.
floor with Peggy back in the day.
True, but right now I need you to focus on cutting up something else, Logan.
Can do.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Probably should have worn a tie to a fancy shindig like this.
We would have made a glorious garment for you had you not shunned us.
Sure, I'd be dapper if you were still my costume, V, but also a total psycho.
True fashion does not come cheap, little
You look disappointed, Sue. Have I done something wrong?
No, this just isn't exactly the date night I'd been hoping for.
You said you wanted to go dancing, then get a little action.
The action's
That's exactly what we're doing.
No, not the action
You know,
part.
Reed, for someone so brilliant, it's amazing how oblivious you are.
Yeah.
You and me have saved the world from this scrap heap together before, Susie.
Back when he tried to start his own Age of Ultron. I remember.
Hopefully there's less time travel this go-round. Always makes my head hurt.
Hang out with my husband often enough and you'll get used to it.
I feel a kinship with you, Namor.
Why?
The seas are full of darkness and chaos.
Should you choose to visit, my kingdom would welcome you with open fins.
Magneto was wise to offer you a chance to ally yourself with Krakoa.
If you remain by his side, my dear, I'm far more tempted to accept.
You will always have a place on Krakoa, Wanda.
With you, perhaps, but your fellow mutants may not be as welcoming.
Give them a chance to know the true you, and they will see the error of their ways.
If you knew who I have become, Father, you might not be so certain. I can see the hate in your eyes, Logan, but I am not the enemy here.
That's what Magneto says, but I ain't convinced.
Fair. My history with mutant kind hasn't exactly been perfect in any timeline.
You almost erased us from existence, darling. It don't get less perfect than that.
Have you made your decision yet, Namor? Do you stand with Krakoa?
Such an allegiance between land and sea must be carefully considered.
You are still a mutant, no matter where you dwell. Would you deny your own people?
Careful how you speak to me, Magneto, or you will be denied my graciousness.
I was told this was to be a day of revelry, yet chaos has reared its head once more. Many have sought to disrupt the peace we've built here on Krakoa. We shall not allow it. You have changed much since first we met, Magneto. From righteous villain to selfless protector. An evolution even I could not have predicted, but my fellow mutants deserve no less. We have missed you on Krakoa, Logan.
There's a bigger world out there beyond our tranquil shores, bub.
And you have been busy carving your place in it, I suppose?
Not in it. Through it.
Nice.
Came for a party, ended up at a fight.
Typical.
Story of my life.
You ain't the type for a highfalutin shindig like this anyway, Grim.
True. I mean, I'd rather just kick my feet up and play a friendly game of cards.
After we get this mess cleaned up, bub, you got yourself a partner. Lost track of how many times we've done this over the decades, Namor.
You have always proven to be a trusted ally, Logan.
Flex.
Unless we're counting all the times we've been on opposite sides of the fight.
True. In that case, it's a miracle either of us managed to live this long.
Well, this little soiree sure went downhill fast.
When have we X-Men ever been granted the luxury of a night off, Logan?
A crying shame. I was planning to save a dance for you, Ro.
An offer I will gladly accept. Should we survive the experience.
You got some fancy spell to clean up Ultron's mess, Doc?
I'm afraid my brand of magic has limited effects on technology.
You're a surgeon, ain't you? Can't you just cut out the infection?
I have a feeling that you are far more qualified for that task than I, Logan.
What kind of tricks you got in that quiver of yours, bub?
Explosive arrows, hypersonic drills, you name it.
As long as he ain't got any with adamantium tips, we're good.
I don't.
Yeah.
But now I'm suddenly wondering if I should.
Definitely should.
So, you really talk to these little tree rats, huh? How's that going for you?
Pretty good, actually. My squirrel friends have been gathering intel for our
What were they
resistance
calling for?
movement.
Seed rats.
Seed rats, okay.
How about the local raccoons? I bet they've been up to something awesome too, right?
No. They just eat trash and steal our supplies. But maybe you can rally them for our cause.
This is definitely not what I expected New York to be like.
Well, usually
see much
it's a
of
lot
Loomis now.
more welcoming than this. You know, when it's not overrun by vampires.
I tend to prefer a crowd with a bit more life in them. Should we cancel the show?
Too late. But if our plan works, the entire city will be begging us for an encore.
We're gonna need to run a surveillance mission to determine our best point of attack.
Already ahead of you, Widow. My squirrels have scouted out dozens of options.
A network of rodent spies. That's one asset the Red Room never thought of.
It's surprisingly effective, but the Acorn budget is off the charts.
I can handle this, Sue. You should head back to the Baxter building at once. It's safe
Interesting outfit for Sue.
I appreciate you looking out for me,
It's like
dear.
Sue meets Black
but
Widow.
I'm not about to miss the final battle.
Fair enough. Then we'll face this crisis the same way we always have. Together.
We are who we are, Reed. The Fantastic Four. That will never change.
How have you managed to survive this long without getting bitten, Reed?
I haven't, but my
Skin.
elastic skin has prevented any puncture wounds thus far.
I hear ya. A vamp just tried to bite my metal arm. Broke both fangs clean off.
Next time, you might not be as lucky. Better be careful out there.
You too.
Tell me, noble beast, who has been protecting this sacred forest
That
while
is-
I was banished far beyond this realm?
What a character.
A frog, my liege.
Rat-
But at least it was
Toaster?
one with a hammer.
Yes!
I merely wish that I was as adored by the heroes of Midgard as you are, little one.
I bet. We all want to be as adored as
If we
Jeff.
survive this journey, perhaps you could be my new avatar here on Midgard.
Oh, really? That would be totally amazing. Yeah, squirrel power.
Why fight your
Hela!
way to the citadel
What
of
an
these
outfit for Hela.
unholy
Yeah.
creatures, when I would welcome you into my own kingdom with open arms?
Make her better in green, but
If
she still pulls off
Dracula's
purple.
immortal army grows, hell would never see another soul cross its gates.
Can't have that.
Is that truly what you wish, milady? You are the one with the eyes of the hawk that Thor speaks of?
And the eye of
I
the
am
tiger.
friends with the eagle who sits atop the world tree.
Hate to break it to you, but Hawkeye is just a code name. But I bet my pal Sam would love to meet your bird buddy.
All right, so some cool skins in there. Glad to see some more interactions. Like a lot of them were like a lot of the same characters, like like popular ones. Wolverine. Like I'm surprised there's not. I mean, again, it's my favorite character. I'm surprised there's not more Spider-Man interactions in there. We only got one with him and Venom for the new ones. I mean, I guess like it makes sense. It was in Krakoa, so a lot of X-Men are gonna be in there. A lot of Namor.
Yeah, Namor always seems to get a lot of attention in kind of all the stuff that we react to from
Yeah.
Marvel Rivals.
Maybe I guess because Fantastic Four was another one that was like new, so he's kind of got a link to them. So that's probably another reason why he was featured a lot.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff is so cute. I mean,
Yeah, facts.
everybody says it, and yet it's not getting old. Like he's a shark puppy. I mean, how can that ever get old?
And the voice for him is adorable and like perfect pitch for his voice, not like, too grating or annoying or anything like that. Just adorable.
Yep. And I love how Rocket can understand him. And
Yeah.
the other character, Ratatosker,
Yeah.
also understood him. So like fellow animals of any
Mhm.
kind seem to be able to understand him. But I am curious about that last character, Ratatosker, because we haven't seen a lot of them in content that we've
Anything
reacted
else?
to.
Yeah, no.
I'm saying him, but I think the voice was a her. We'd obviously seen that character in God of War,
Yeah.
but I didn't know that they existed in the Marvel world. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they got all in Marvel, they got all the Greek gods and Norse gods and everything else. So all the mythology of is in Marvel as well.
okay,
Yeah.
well that answers that then.
Yeah, exactly. But I just don't know what it's doing here, like why it was involved. Like, so we haven't seen any other characters that like are non-playable. I assume it's non-playable because we haven't seen like trailers for it or like skins for it or anything like that, or like anything else except for that just in this one video. So I would be curious as to like why it popped up, and yeah, it's kind of cool. Like if it'll happen with other characters that like maybe aren't playable, but they get to come in for like some character interactions.
Yeah, for sure.
I think my favorite skin was the Scarlet Witch one.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah.
Awesome. She looked great. The way that they animated her for this, like all the style points. Because she didn't just have an amazing skin, but like she wore it.
Mhm.
She wore it well.
Yeah.
And just the flair that she brought to everything while she was wearing that was, yeah.
Agreed. Let us know what you thought about these down below in the comments, and more suggestions for stuff to check out from Marvel Rivals. And thanks so much for seeing our reaction, but just keep in mind
That our reaction is definitely not definitive.